Uno, dos, tres. One, two. Uno, dos. Mic check. AirPods. AirPods going on. Been having some car issues. Hopefully, Wi-Fi on both phones. Give me 1 second. December 2nd. What's today? December 2nd. Thursday, December 2nd. We're in Kettering, Ohio. All right, fam. Follow me on my journey. My delivery journey. My car has been acting up still. Thank you. Thanks for the like. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, second person. My phone holder is not sturdy, the one on the dash. So I gotta get some Red Bull. I gotta pump gas. I gotta get some snacks. I haven't eaten anything the whole day. Granted, I woke up at 2 p.m. though. So this route is what, 22 stops. Mostly suburban, no country routes today. Can you guys hear me okay? Mic check. Mic check. Ryan, what up, dude? Yes, sir. Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex is probably the best during peak season, man, from for the month of December, or better yet, like the day after Thanksgiving. That's the best time to do Amazon Flex. Man, I hear rideshare drivers been killing it lately, but unfortunately, Uber deactivated me, man, for some small crime from 2003. But that's how I'm moving back to Denver on Tuesday. What is that? 5 days from now. 5 days from now, we're driving back to Denver, Brian. So if Uber can reactivate me in Denver, yeah, that's gonna be the dream, man. Oh, my bad. Sorry, my phone fell down. Hold on. Yeah, the second phone holder is not sturdy. I apologize. It's not sturdy. So I'm gonna have to tilt it a little bit, huh? Actually, they got me rescued during peak season. You used to drive for DSP, right, Brian? Do you still do? It's been a while since you hop on my live stream. I only remember you that you're from Houston and you do GoPuff. Uh, I know you drive for DSP too. I don't know you still do. Um, yeah, I started out this channel with DSP videos, so I think some. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man, I hear like lately, like some DSP pay like 25 per hour or something, because they're trying to compete with UPS. UPS, what do you call that? Seasonal delivery is actually. Oh, what's up, Sarah? My fellow friend, Sarah Elizabeth, fellow gig worker out of Florida. Thanks for joining, Sarah Elizabeth. If you guys like gig economy content, please subscribe to my girl Sarah Elizabeth. Oh, I was talking about UPS seasonal delivery. Okay, they actually pay 21 per hour plus mileage. Plus, I think 50 cents per mile. I could be wrong. And they've been calling me almost every day, but since I'm moving back to Denver, yeah, I'm just gonna hold out on that seasonal delivery for UPS. But 21 per hour plus mileage is actually pretty good. And I actually seen them UPS seasonal delivery. So it's like Amazon Flex, but I think this one they pay you W-2 for the UPS seasonal delivery. 21 per hour plus mileage. So I think that's way better than Amazon Flex on average. So I think this route is $75 for 3 hours, so 25 per hour. Minus all the driving expenses, of course. What's the lowest pay you accept for Uber Eats or DoorDash? The lowest my price is $5, and my per mile is $1 per mile. So if it's like 3 miles and $5, I'll take it. But if it's 1 mile for $4, that's a decline, and it has to be $1 per mile if you're in a small market. If you're in a medium market, maybe $1.50 or $2 per mile. But once again, I'm in Dayton, Ohio. We can't be talking about $3 per mile. That's under five and nothing under $1 per mile. $1 per mile. Yeah. How about you, Sarah? So Brian is currently a DSP driver and also a gig economy worker out of H Town, Texas, Houston. Um, Sarah is a food delivery driver, and I think she also does Instacart and Shipt and all that. Gig economy in general. Delivering package is actually a lot of work. It's a lot of walking. And if you have like a third floor apartment with a 50-pound cat litter or dog food, that's probably a delivery driver's worst nightmare. Something 50 pounds going to a third floor apartment. Um, it's a lot of driving, a lot of walking. So it helps if you're like, you know, uh, in shape. Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong things. It helps if you're somewhat in shape. I'm a smoker, and sometimes I lose my breath going to a third floor apartment. Um, Compared to like DoorDash, it's a lot more physical. With Uber, it's just sit in your car and drive. Like rideshare. So with Uber, I mean, you do get tired for driving long distance. Like dropping off somebody after 60 miles of driving to the airport and driving back empty car. Yeah, driving itself is a work. I mean, it puts a lot of uh, driving itself is tiring. Yeah, man. What am I saying? I haven't slept enough. So some people think like Lyft and Uber is just driving around, but imagine doing that like 10 hours straight. But Uber, driving Uber puts the most miles on your car for any gig economy app by far. And then, well, Roadie too. Roadie, the app that I've been telling you guys about. 200 miles for $80. Yeah, with Roadie, some of these offers are just straight up clown. Uh, but sometimes it's lucrative if you can take those prescription delivery at 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Not too many people are willing to work those hours, but your boy Addict is is up during those hours. So last night, or was it last night? Whatever. 12 hours ago, I had two roadie deliveries. One was like 10 miles for $20, and then the other one was like $10, $15 for 7 miles or something. So it's not the best, but it was something to do. I did some DoorDash for breakfast rush. It was okay, nothing to brag about. But I do like to do flex for peak season. There's been some crazy searches. The the monster search that I had was last week. I think $45 per hour for 3.5 hours. So that was like 157 for a 3.5 hour block. It actually took me 4 hours to finish that 3.5. But even in this 4 hours, it was still good. Thanks for joining, 9 person. Sorry if I don't read comments. I'm on the highway. So I'll read comments if they pop up or something. What am I saying? I was talking about UPS seasonal delivery. I'm pretty sure it's a W-2 job, and they pay for mileage, but you gotta use your own personal vehicle. The pay is 21 per hour in Dayton. I'm not sure about other cities. 21 per hour is really good in Dayton, Ohio. And I think they pay 50 cents per mile on top of that. Shut up, flex lady. On top of that, they pay 50 cents per mile. So if you drive 100 miles for that block, you get an extra $50 for UPS seasonal delivery. So any of you guys interested in doing that? Google UPS seasonal delivery or something. I think that's pretty good gig in 5 days. 16-hour drive, fam. So yeah, I think that would make a killer YouTube video too. There's not too many UPS videos on YouTube. But all right, Sarah says $6 my minimum with $2 per mile. Yeah, I think your market is bigger than mine, Sarah. If you're still watching, are you like in Orlando or Tampa or something? Yeah, Dayton is really spread out. Dayton is semi farm town. Dayton is sparse, sparsely populated and very long driving distance compared to like Chicago or San Francisco or even Denver, I guess. So for food delivery, it's best to do it in a densely populated city. I think that's the best for food delivery, densely populated city. Yeah, in Dayton, I hardly ever get $2 per mile. Maybe I don't drive during the right hours. I do a lot of late night. But I think DoorDash is super saturated right now. It's deja vu for me, like yeah, with Uber in 2015. Back in 2015, I think the most popular gig economy app was probably Uber and Lyft. In 2015, and there were times when I like be parking outside of a bar, and there'd be like 10 Uber drivers on the same block. So Uber flooded the market with drivers like back in 2015 with the $1,000 double-sided bonus. So, for example, if I sign you up, I get $1,000, you get $1,000. So that's $2,000 total. And I think DoorDash is doing something similar to that. In some city, I see $900 double-sided, I think. So 900 for me, 900 for you. In some cities, no, not every city. So I think DoorDash is also super saturated right now, and I'm pretty sure the same with Uber Eats. And Grubhub is waitlisted. Grubhub is the other food delivery app. I hear the wait list for Grubhub is like 3 months in some cities. So I think that's the main reason why it's so slow with food delivery. It's too many drivers. So I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, it is what it is. That's why I multi-app. So when one type of work is not busy, I just hop on with another one. But once again, I'm a little bit bummed out by the Uber background check nonsense. but I'm gonna reapply in 6 months. Yeah, lately I even like at 1 a.m. at night I still can't dash. I'm not a top dasher, and I guess there's still a lot of drivers on the road at 1 a.m. in my city, and they don't let me log on or log in. So DoorDash is saturated right now, and I'm pretty sure the same for Uber Eats. Instacart just been a lot of trash orders, and I suck at Instacart. You guys can see that with my live stream. I am not good at grocery shopping. Yeah, I rather go deliver food or drive Uber in the ghetto, than go to the grocery store. Man, I suck at grocery shopping. Yeah, that's probably one area of work that I need to practice on grocery shopping. Do you do Instacart, Sarah? I don't know if you're still watching. Yeah, a lot of people have suggested CDL, but honestly, the money is good. But I like to see my wife and dog every day, so it's not something practical for me, Sarah. Some driver makes 200K a year if you own your own truck. With driving a truck, 200K a year is big money. Yeah, I thought about it, but probably can't do it, Sarah. Unless my wife is willing to drive with me, but I asked her already. She said no. Yeah, CD, driving a truck, I think you start out like at 60K, and if you own your own truck, you can make like 200K a year. I don't know, maybe 3 years later down the road, Sarah, I might give it a try. But I think it's a lonely job, just by yourself the whole time. It's almost like being incarcerated in your own vehicle. I've been incarcerated before. So it's not something I want to put myself into unless you find something to do while driving. I don't know. I don't like to be by myself for that long of a time. 10 hour at a time. Maybe I can bring my dog Holly with me or something. Maybe that can be better. Anyone here been incarcerated before? It's not something I'm proud of. I'm just throwing it out there. It would change the way you look at life. Hey, Emma, another fellow gig worker out of Miami, Florida. Probably put a lot of weight doing it. Yeah, a lot of truck drivers gain weight, because they eat a lot of junk food and you know, yeah, that's mostly they eat at those truck stop. What is it? Hardee's and fast food and Waffle House and all that. I'm I might give it a try later on, but it's actually a very dangerous job too. Especially if you drive through like the I-70 through Colorado. Every time it snows in Colorado, there's always a car wreck on I-70 in Colorado. So it's actually pretty dangerous too. Driving driving is actually one of the well, not one the top 10 most dangerous jobs. Any type of driving, even for food delivery. Uh, Geez, I am hungry. I need some snack and some gas too. Thanks for joining, Emma. Yeah, driving a truck, of course, Emma. Um, Chicago Flex. What's up, CME Group 23? Tope, my man Tope from you from Indiana, right? Haven't seen you for a while, man. Man. Is it Fort Wayne, Indiana? What up, Flex fam? That's what CME said. Yeah, I thought about it, but probably not right now. For the CDL. Yeah, I don't like to be away from home for too long, you know. Yeah, me and my wife started out with a long distance relationship, you know. I first met my wife in Vietnam like three years ago, and yeah, the longest I've been away from my wife or at the time girlfriend was like 5 months, and it was like the longest 5 months, you know. So the first 2 years of our relationship, I went back to Vietnam 4 times, you know. So I need gas, I need Red Bull, and I need some donuts. That's the plan. All right. Oh, thank you for joining 15 person. Thank you, Geek Mom. Uh, please subscribe to my fellow gig worker, Geek Mom. I don't know what state she's from, but she also blog about gig economy, Geek Mom. And also Sarah Elizabeth, another fellow gig economy blogger. So I'm gonna pump gas and I'm gonna buy a donut and coffee. Yeah, if you joined late, I was talking about UPS personal vehicle delivery for seasonal. I think it's seasonal only. They pay 21 per hour and plus 50 cents per mile, I believe. I could be wrong on the exact number, but $21 per hour plus 50 cents per mile for UPS seasonal delivery. And they say this peak season is gonna be the busiest, even busier than last year. So you know, there's gonna be a lot of work for delivery drivers. I use this to get 2% cash back. Thank you for joining, Gig Mom. Thank you for joining, Emma. Emma is a regular on this channel. Emma Nimpton. All right, gas is 305 in where I'm from. Not too bad. 305. All right, so only got 23 packages today. Nothing in the trunk. Yeah, they say this peak season is gonna be the busiest, even busier than last year. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts this peak season, man. And hopefully those Amazon Flex search keep coming, you know. All right, and some donuts. Man, we ran out of donuts, huh? Donuts and coffee. Got cigarette already. Thank you for joining 19 person, which is making a gas station run. Need some coffee. Uh, where's the coffee? What up, Karen? Karen is a UPS driver out of Toronto. He's a regular on there now as well. Karen Parrish. Dark roast, dark roast. Yeah, I'm making a gas station run, fam. Man, this thing's so hard to use. Yeah, I'm getting some coffee. My day is just getting started. I woke up at 2 p.m. today. You have a busy day today, Taryn? Taryn Terrace? Alright, gotta find this lid. Oh, the straw. 203. Yikes. 203 packages or stops, Taryn? Slushy, nah, man. Coffee, coffee. From Speedway. You guys got Speedway in Chicago too, right? Give me a straw. Okay. Stop. Wow, 203. Man, that's a big route right there. Yeah, peak season is here for sure, man. Yeah, I understand, Emma, but you know, it, good, good. Yeah. And two packs of Lucky Strike Go. Short and a bag too, please. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Got all the supplies we need. Thank you, sir. Yeah, the best gas is probably Shell, but we don't have too many of the Shell gas around here. But my car is a Hyundai, so you know, I think it'd be all right. Uh, all right, got donuts, got cigarettes. Uh, all right, 30, 50 for 10 gallons. $30.50. Oh, thank you, Rita. Amazing gamers. Thank you for joining. I think Boo Is there a Boosie? Nah, we don't have that here, Taryn. Is that a gas station? Is that kind of like Wawa or something? Speedway is the big dog in the Midwest, you know. I think Speedway and 7-Eleven is the same company. I think Speedway bought 7-Eleven or 7-Eleven bought Speedway or something like that. All right, let's go over the route, huh? All right, 22 stops, 23 packages. So mostly it's one package per delivery per stop. My favorite convenience store is actually the 7-Eleven. Well, in Japan, but Japan one I only seen on YouTube. You know, yeah, they have some good food at the 7-Eleven in Vietnam. The snacks is way better than the American hot dogs. You know, so this route's not too bad. Somewhat country, a little bit country. So half of it is like suburban, half of it is country route. 7-Eleven in Thailand. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, everything is good in Thailand, Emma. My favorite is probably the mango sticky rice. Yummy, yummy. My phone charging? All right, fam. Let's go deliver some smiles for Mr. Bezel. Man, we got 17 people on today, huh? Thank you, fam. It must be the thumbnail then, huh? I'm trying to make better thumbnails every day, you know. Jeff, yeah, man. He's probably up in the moon right now. Give me 1 second. Let me swallow my donut. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Amazon company. So Amazon get a lot of heat for like not paying federal taxes, but I actually follow this guy on YouTube, Stephen Graham. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's a finance YouTuber. He said the reason they're able to do that because they were operating at a loss for like the first 15 years or something, you know, the Amazon. For like the last 5 years, they're able. Can you guys hear me okay? I got the Bluetooth jumping around, you know. Sorry. Ah, Stephen Graham, yeah. Like he said like because Amazon was operating at a loss for like the first 15 years, so the last few years they're able to carry those losses over to their current year for tax wise, you know. That's why they're not paying any federal taxes. But they are paying like property taxes and you know taxes for the employees and all that. So you know a lot of people hate Jeff Bezos, but honestly he's a genius. You know, I mean hate him or love him, you know he's a genius. Put it that way. I don't love the guy. I don't hate the guy. But Stephen Graham, he broke it down so that I understand. You know, like and the way Amazon, like from day one, Jeff Bezos had a vision. You know, he started out selling books, right? In Seattle, whatever, in his garage. But then he had a vision that he want to sell everything one day, and it's currently working. And speaking of Amazon, they're gonna take over. Well, not take over. They're gonna start to do third-party delivery too, kind of like UPS and FedEx. I think they're already doing that in the UK. Like they're gonna deliver more than just for themselves. So they got the infrastructure set up already, and they're slowly gonna venture out to other stuff, you know. And yeah, Jeff Bezos, he's a genius, man. Anyone here follow Stephen Graham on YouTube? Man, I wish I had somebody like him when I was young, like 17. You know, I think he's like 6 years younger than me, but yeah, man, he's amazing. Stephen Graham on YouTube. What was he talking about? Oh yeah, he said Amazon is able to do that because they were operating at a loss for their like first 15 years. Yeah. And oh okay, okay. All right, we're still 8 miles and 10 minutes away. I mean, Amazon pays their warehouse workers starting at 15. So I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. You know, UPS probably pays the best out of all the logistics or you know delivery companies, warehouse, package handling. Yeah, UPS pays the best. UPS pays the best because they have unions or unionized, and Amazon is always trying to bust unions. You know, so so usually, if you work, your company has a union. Usually, the pay is better. You know. Case in point, UPS. So a lot of these new companies they try to bust unions. Uh, but gig economy is not bad. You know. With gig work, man, it's loud today. With gig work, you just gotta know how to leverage all your different bonuses and whichever app is paying the best at the moment. You know. So like food delivery is probably the best from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then ride share is like the best, like well, depending on the city, but one of the best blocks for ride share is like from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. with the bar crowd. I mean, granted, not too many drivers are willing to work those hours. 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. with the bar crowd for ride share, Uber, Lyft, or like those morning airport runs, you know, from 3:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. for the airport run for Uber. So like when you multi-app, you can leverage the best paying app at the moment, you know. So that's the cool thing about gig economy. A lot of people start out with just one app and they don't make good money consistently, you know, and they give up. So for example, some people just do DoorDash alone, and you know, DoorDash is so is super saturated right now. So my advice to new gig economy workers is to work for as many apps as you can, you know, and try to leverage all the good paying bonuses and paying. Man, it's so loud today. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, DoorDash is so saturated right now. Yeah, Emma said it's dangerous to work those hours. I agree, Emma. Especially if you're a woman, I think. Yeah. Um, yeah, a lot of people don't realize they can work for as many apps as they can. They think like, oh, DoorDash hired me. I'm a DoorDash employee, but that's the opposite from the truth. DoorDash doesn't want to tell you that you can work for as many apps as you want. They're kind of like insinuating that you're their employee, but that's the opposite from the truth. A lot of food delivery drivers work for three apps. DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats. And in big cities, like five apps at once. Like New York and LA and stuff. But in small city, usually there's only three, or even like smaller town, there's only like one app. I think like in small town, there's only DoorDash. All right, still 5 minutes and 3.3 miles. Thank you everybody for joining. I will start to read more comments when I'm at a safe spot. I'm on the highway. And thank you, Gig Mom, for joining my live stream. I think it's your first time joining. Yeah, and thank you, Sarah Elizabeth. So if this is your first time joining, I usually go live stream when I do gigs, with Amazon Flex or DoorDash or Instacart, Spark, Spark Driver for Walmart. Oh yeah, speaking of Spark, yeah, Walmart's been a shit show, fam. I have to cancel my orders 2 days in a row with Spark because they all have one guy working the whole delivery section at Walmart. On after Black Friday and after Cyber Monday. It's, yeah, Walmart is just a shit show, man. I mean, maybe there's some exception. Maybe some other Walmart have more staffing, more staff. But my local Walmart is just a disaster. So my experience with working for Walmart is not good. With DoorDash or with Spark, there was a few times that it was smooth, but the last two times have been a disaster with Spark Walmart. Spark driver. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think everybody is short of workers, except for DoorDash, I guess. But like regular, like W-2 jobs, a lot of companies are short of workers, except for like gig economy. But I think Uber has to have a big shortage of drivers. I haven't driven Uber for a month, so yeah, I think both Uber and Lyft have a big shortage of drivers right now. I don't know if they still do. Yeah, my first ever gig uh, job was Uber in 2013, and then I signed on with Lyft like in 14 or 15 or something like that. So with rideshare alone, I probably have over 13,000 rides. With food delivery, probably just around 2,000. Um, yeah, no one's wants to work for crap wages. I agree, Emma. Yeah, in a way, it's good for the workers. Companies gotta start paying more. Um, I mean, at the same time, things are getting more expensive too. That's no doubt, But like they say, like for the last 40 years, the 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 wage is not keeping up with the inflation. Like 40 years, 50 years ago, like one person can work 40-hour job and support like a family of four. Like 50 years ago, before I was born, back in the 50s and 60s, I guess. But nowadays, sometimes like a husband and wife working two jobs each and still can't, still are struggling. So times have changed. But like 50 years ago, like one person can work a 40-hour job and support the whole family. Not anymore. Unless you're like a lawyer or doctor. We're talking like blue collar work. Yeah, unless you make big money as a lawyer or a doctor, chances are the husband and the wife gonna be working 60 hours a week uh, to make ends meet. Yeah. Yeah, I've been pushing 60 hours consistently for like I don't know since I was 18. I guess it's nothing new to me. My most ever was 90 hours per week. Only lasted like three weeks. And 48 hours within 3 days. 3 days, 48 hours. That was like in 2015 or something. I think I was doing Uber, Uber waiter and bartending. Yeah, those three jobs adding up to 90 hours a week back in 2015. Oh, you only been with UPS for a year, Taryn? Did you start out working in the warehouse, Taryn? Taryn Terrace? Yeah, I think you have to work at the warehouse for like 2 years before you can move up to become a driver, right, Taryn? Yeah, actually, got interviewed by UPS when I was 18. That's 20 years ago. But it was like a graveyard shift or something, and I wasn't interested. Yeah, when you're 18, I don't think graveyard is something you want to do. All right, we're pulling up to the first delivery. Wow, in 2 months. Okay, maybe it's different in Canada, or maybe they're short of drivers now. Yeah, maybe they changed the policy now, Taryn. But like before, that's why I heard. Like you have to work at the warehouse for a while. I know with FedEx you don't. With FedEx you just need commercial driving experience. So I actually got offered a job with FedEx, but I turned it down because it was country routes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of country routes. All right, this is for the new flex drivers. Like the way you organize the route is by this small number in parentheses. Yeah, sorry, the lighting's not good. But you see one parenthesis one parenthesis one. So the smallest number go out first, and the biggest numbers go out last. So for example, I have 23 packages in this route. So 23 parentheses 23 would be the last one out, the last one, and one parenthesis one is the first one out. Yeah, it's not rocket science. Yeah. All right, let me go drop off this smile for Mr. Bezel. Be right back. I mean, it's pretty cool, but in terms of time, it takes more time. The in garage delivery. I don't know if you guys can hear me earlier. So with Amazon, there's something called in garage delivery, where you open the garage with the Amazon Flex app, and you enter the garage, you put the package down, and you step out, and you slide the thing on the app, and it closes. What up, Matthew? Um, yeah, it's like what I don't know how to describe it. But I think the only company that does the in garage as of now is Amazon. So from the customer perspective, it's safer. You don't get your packages stolen. But from the driver point of view, it takes more time. Uh, you know, and I think Amazon drivers, Amazon DSP drivers do the most work for the least amount of money, and then FedEx is the second, I think. UPS drivers get paid the best, and also post mail carrier. But I hear like mail carrier like do mad overtime. Like some some mailman or mail carrier do like I don't know 70 hours a week or something, and some of them can't handle it. But if you're willing to work and get like that crazy overtime, then it's worth it. But honestly, at some point, you don't really care about the money. You need to have a personal life too. So, like when I first started out with DSP, there was one week I did like 75 hours. So that's like 35 hours overtime right there. And then during peak season, they try to put me on 7 days a week. And Amazon policy is you can't work 7 days a week. You gotta have 7 consecutive days. And my management fumble my schedule. They just try to put me on every day. Thanks for joining, Matthew. How you been, man? Matthew is also another Amazon DSP step van. Step van is something like a UPS truck. Yeah, like the box truck driver out of New York. You've been busy, Matthew. How's Amazon looking in New York for you, man? Wow, 25. Well, 25 is good, but for New York, I don't think it's that good, right, Matthew? When I think of New York, I just think like everything's super expensive. New York and San Francisco. Yeah, I'm driving back to Denver on Tuesday. If you guys are joining late, yeah, me and my wife we're gonna drive back to Denver. So yeah, we're set on Denver right now. Yeah, like during the last 12 months, it's been a lot of back and forth on like Ohio or Florida or Colorado, and we finally settled on Colorado, Centennial State. So the plan is we're gonna drive back to Denver in one car, and me and my brother gonna fly back to Dayton and drive the other two cars back to Denver. Thank you for joining, Drew. Yeah, New York is yeah super expensive, no doubt. Is this your first time joining the live stream, Drew? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. 5 out of 5, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 6 out of 6, 8 out of 9, 4 out of 4. Alright, hopefully you see the number in parentheses, like at the bottom right, 2 parentheses 2. Yeah. So 1 parentheses 1 is the first one out, and 2 parentheses 2 is the second one out, and so on, you know. Alright, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Yeah. Sorry if the volume is keep on cutting out. Both of the phones are connected to the same AirPod. And with Flex, you have to keep the Bluetooth on, or it will give you like an error message, you know. What up, Anna Mosky? What's up, man? Anna Mosky, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. So today's route is $75 for 3 hours, so 25 per hour. So this route, I think I could get it done in 2.5 if I didn't have to pump gas and stop for coffee and all that. So with Flex, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you do a 3-hour route in 2 hours, and then sometimes you do a 3-hour route in 4 hours. But if it takes longer, you can email Amazon Flex support and try to get some extra pay. You know, that's what I've been hearing. What up, Flex fam? You also Amazon Flexer? That's what's up, buddy. Flex gang. Flex gang and DSP gang. I've been in both. The Amazon gang. Well, speaking of Amazon, like when you do YouTube videos, if your title has Amazon in it, it usually pays a lot more. If geez, I think those people are waiting for an Uber or something. Yeah, like there's something called Amazon FBA on YouTube. FBA is fulfillment by Amazon. So anytime you do a video with the title Amazon, those Amazon FBA ads keep popping up. Those ads pay really well, you know. The Amazon FBA ads. Soon to be, I'm on the waiting list in Pennsylvania for Flex. That's what's up, man. Join the Flex gang, you know. Yeah, December is the best month for Flex, you know, with all the crazy surge and all that. All right, we're on 3 of 3. And Flex is something you can do with like husband and wife, and you can bring your dog along. So you know, it's pretty chill. You can smoke in your car if you're a smoker, you know. All right, fam. I think I spoke too soon. Like, took a thorough look at the map and look at 23, fam. Uh, that's way out in the country, you know. So this thing might take me more than 3 hours, but you know, let's let's just keep on working, and if it takes longer than 3 hours, then I'm gonna email Flex. I'm gonna email Flex support. So like I said earlier, you know, uh, with Flex sometimes you get pay more than 3 hours. Like sometimes it takes 2 hours to do a 3 hour block, and then sometimes it might take you 4 hours. Joe Montez. Oh, okay. What city you live in, Joe Montez? I'm guessing a very small town, you know, because Amazon is like in every big city. Yeah, the thing about Amazon Flex is some people use bots to snatch up these good paying blocks. You know, bots are cheating software where they snatch up good blocks. I don't know if Amazon is doing anything to crack down on that or what. That's a big problem with Instacart. You know, the bots. And I think Flex, yeah, with Flex it might be a problem too. You know, with those good paying Amazon Flex Whole Foods blocks. With Whole Foods, sometimes you make $50 per hour. You know, with the tips. So for you guys that don't know, Amazon they own Whole Foods. So um, and Whole Food customer are like high, like upper middle class people generally speaking. So usually they tip pretty good. Yeah, I hear some drivers average like $50 per hour with Flex Whole Foods, but I don't get too many of those Whole Foods blocks. You know. Emma said tip baiting is a big problem on Instacart. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know. Yeah, there's a lot of shady customers out there. You know. Yeah, and well, man, I'm surprised Instacart didn't get rid of that tip baiting BS. You know. Yeah. All right, pulling up. 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Bam. So today's route is like all envelopes and plastic bag and only two boxes. You know, with the envelope, it's easier to organize them compared to big boxes. Big boxes you can't really like stack them and stuff. You know, because they're all like different shapes. Envelopes are a lot lighter. Yeah, with Amazon, the heaviest item you're gonna deliver is 50 pounds. Yeah, I think the limit is 50 pounds. Well, at least for DSP, you know. I know Amazon also like deliver mattress and stuff. I've seen some big box trucks with the Amazon logo. So I think that's like something special from Amazon. What up, Ethan? But usually like those are like two person team, you know, like those that deliver big bulky items like mattress and I don't know, refrigerator. I think Amazon also deliver refrigerators, you know. What up, Ethan? Are you on with FedEx yet, Ethan? Assuming no rush hour, the nearest FedEx is like 30 minutes from where I live. FedEx Express, is that like personal vehicle, Ethan? Yeah, honestly, I don't know too much about FedEx compared to Amazon. DHL, okay. Yeah, I think we also have DHL here in Dayton, Matthew, but yeah, I hardly ever see them. You know, I think they're really small in the U.S. Oh, okay. I've heard of Laser Ship. Yeah, Laser Ship is also another logistics company, right? Matthew, can you guys hear me? Okay. Mic check. Yeah, the AirPods keep jumping to my second phone. You know. Oh. 305, 305. All right. The gig between OHIO. What's up? The gig between my fellow Ohioan and gig economy vlogger. Yeah, please subscribe to the gig between if you guys enjoy gig economy content. We're flexing today. The gig between. Um, I'm in Inglewood, Ohio. Yeah. All right. 5 out of 5. I gotta find a way to disconnect the Bluetooth from my second phone. Thank you for joining the gig between. Let me disconnect the Bluetooth from my second phone. Getting annoying. Forget. Uh, Disconnect. 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 All right. Oh, hopefully it doesn't jump between Bluetooth now. Canna Club, Chicago House, Delphos, Ohio. Is that a warehouse? Canna Club? I think I ran something called Delphos. Is that a warehouse job or something? I'm not too familiar about Delphos. Canna Club. So the gig between is gig economy vlogger out of Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah. On the other side of Ohio. I'm in the southwest Ohio. She's in the northeast. City, okay. I'm not sure where that is, Canna Club. You only been in Ohio 3 years. Only know the big cities like Cincy, Columbus, Cleveland, and Dayton, I guess. Toledo, yeah. The other day I drove by Toledo. Toledo is 1 hour away from Detroit. Where, where, where's my van? Oh, my van is at home, Matthew. So the plan is, me and my wife gonna drive the Acura TSX back to Denver, and then me and my brother's gonna fly back to Dayton, and then we're gonna drive the Hyundai Elantra and the Honda Odyssey back to Denver. Yeah, shipping is too expensive. I think they charge like 800 to ship one vehicle. So I think that's gonna be the plan. It's a 16-hour drive, from Dayton to Denver. Just hop on I-70 and keep going. When we're driving back on Tuesday, 5 days from now, Emma, back to the Mile High City. We already got a place lined up. We're renting. My parents live in Denver, and my brother lives in Denver, and most of my friends live in Denver. So we're gonna be back home, just in time for Christmas too. All right. Yeah. So speaking of speaking of my wife actually has a Colorado nail nails license, but not one for Ohio. Ohio is one of the hardest states to get a license in like professional work, like for nursing or a lawyer or barber, whatever. Yeah, for some reason Ohio is really strict with the certifying people. Yeah. And for like nails and cosmetology, Ohio only has one office in Columbus. On the contrary, Colorado has like 6 offices for like cosmetology and beauty related license offices. Colorado is like half the population of Ohio. But we're also the king of marijuana. Denver was the first one to make marijuana recreational. So Colorado actually has a tax surplus instead of a deficit, thanks to the big green, the green machine. And Denver has the largest airport by land area, Denver International Airport, but it's only like the fifth busiest behind Atlanta, Chicago, LA, LAX, New York. So Denver's airport is the biggest in terms of land, but only the fifth busiest. Okay, so this one is to a rear door, which is pretty rare. So the next one is 3 miles. All right, so we're going country now. So from here to the next one is 3 miles. I think with licensing, I think it's just a way for states to make money. Like, I mean, like half of the things you learn in nail school is not practical. Same with like college, I think. I mean, I have nothing against getting a college degree, but you know, I think it's just a way for people to make money. Uh, yeah, college tuition is like insane now. Some school is like 50,000 a year or something. I mean, some laws are good, to protect consumers, like especially like what do you call that? Health department. They go check up on restaurants, make sure the restaurant is clean and all that. But what am I saying? Well, like in nail school and like cosmetology school, you learn like safety procedure. If you cut someone, you gotta stop the service and call 911 or something. If the bleeding is out of control, and you gotta disinfect all your uh tools and stuff. Don't use the same tool over and over. But I mean, in a way, that's common sense. But like what I'm trying to say is, a lot of stuff you learn in school is not practical. You kind of have to learn it like in real life. Like in nail school, like if they choose like if you cut somebody, like when you trim the cuticle. So some people have like diabetes and like people diabetic people like bleed easier than non-diabetic people or something like that. So like if God forbid if you cut someone and it's bleeding like crazy, you gotta um, uh, they teach you like to stop the service immediately and try to wrap something around it um, like a band-aid around it or something. If the bleeding is out of control, call 911 and blah blah blah, and you gotta disinfect all your tools. Your cuticle nippers and your drill bits and all that. I guess a lot of it is common sense. But like to learn like the real skills, like how to lay acrylics and stuff, you have to learn it at a nail salon. Um, and Like laying acrylics takes a long time to learn. Like if you're a really fast learner, maybe 3 months, but most people it takes them like 2 years to lay acrylics. It's actually a skill. Yeah, acrylic nails. Same with cutting hair, I think. Yeah, cutting hair also takes a lot of skills, I believe. All right, we're gonna go out to the country, so the reception might be spotty, huh? We're driving out to the country, fam. Shane, sorry I can't read comments. Yeah, if somebody can reply to the questions, I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm on a country route now. So like the first 8 stops were suburban, and then I think the remaining is gonna be country. So this thing might take longer than 3 hours. Yeah, country routes are really spread out. Sometimes from one stop to the next is like 8 miles. So to do Amazon Flex, I highly recommend getting an older vehicle that's good on gas. You do not want to drive a brand new Cadillac Escalade or a Ford F-150 to do Flex. You're gonna lose money. Same with food delivery. You want something old and good on gas, unless you have a Tesla or something, I guess. But with Tesla, you're gonna have depreciation. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I was talking about my wife. Yeah, my wife has a Colorado now license. She was able to transfer her license to Colorado, but she's still not able to get her Ohio license. Crazy. Oh, okay. Somebody said something about South Park, huh? Yeah, South Park is based in Colorado, I think. I think there's also a town named South Park in Colorado. Yeah. It's like near Durango or something. It's like somewhere up in the mountains. My favorite like adult cartoon is probably I'm a Family Guy guy. Yeah. I think I enjoy the Family Guy the most. Anyone here likes Family Guy? Are you gonna start a weed farm now? Something now that you're moving back? If I had the money, I would do it professionally or legally, tote. But it's big. It takes a lot of capital to start out, man. I think like at least 500K or $1 million to start a dispensary, a legal dispensary. Yeah, it's big money, man. It's not cheap. I mean, I would someday if I have the money, totes, but currently I don't, man. I have a friend that owns a dispensary, and but to do it legally, it costs a lot of money, man. And all the licenses is big money too. Yeah. But once you have a shop set up, man, it's big money, man, to sell marijuana. Mm. I like F is for Family on Netflix. Thanks for joining, Shane. Is this your first time joining the live stream? Uh, yeah, Civic and Corolla is probably the best, no doubt. Yeah, Toyotas are the most reliable, man. Yeah. My Honda has been acting up on me, but you know, if you buy it brand new, it's got a good warranty. So I think Toyota is probably the most reliable. Oh, what? Drop it at the front door. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. All right, from here to the next is 2.7 miles. Yeah, that's true. You can also lose money, Shane. Yeah, yeah, that's the risk you take when you open up your own business. You know, nothing is guaranteed. A restaurant or a dispensary or whatever whatever type of business. There's no nothing is guaranteed. But hey, if you find a good location and things are working out, it's good money, man. But Denver was like the first city in the U.S. to legalize recreational marijuana. So there was like a ton of reality TV shows about medical, not medical, about recreational marijuana on TV. One of them was like the Green Rush or something on CNBC, and like there was like one cooking class on how to cook with cannabis and all that. So it's interesting stuff, I guess. But you're right, Shane. Yeah, you can also lose money. But for $500,000, I would rather like buy like a maybe start like a Chick-fil-A franchise or something. Something more that's more safe and um, for long term, I guess. Uh, or heck, $500, I might go all in on YouTube. Like Mr. Beast. Anyone seen Mr. Beast Squid Game video? Yeah, he's killing it, man. Actually, yeah, Mr. Beast is my favorite professional YouTuber. Man, his video got like 100 million views in a week or something. He's killing it. Yeah, about 500K, I might do YouTube full time. Something like well, like I think Chick-fil-A only costs like less than 100K to start out or something like that, compared to the other big franchises like McDonald's. But I think the thing is they only allow you to own one, compared to like McDonald's. Some people own like 10 McDonald's. But McDonald's I think costs like $2 million to own one location. So it's insane. But it's almost like passive income you know once you got everything going for you. Yeah, somebody said something about Subway. Yeah, I'll read it in a little bit. Yeah, Subway have like the most locations, even more than McDonald's, I think. But I think because they open up so many locations, some of them are not making money. It's saturated. Yeah, there's like a Subway on every mile. So that's the, I guess that's any type of business. Like once you are like successful, then other people is gonna do the same thing as you. Whether it be a restaurant or cannabis or YouTube. Just like YouTube. I guess the gig economy, YouTubers are somewhat saturated. I guess. I don't know if other YouTube are live streaming while working. I think what's his name? GigTube. GigTube. Uh, he told me that there's also one other guy that live stream while working. Shout out to GigTube. Thanks for featuring me last month, GigTube. I don't know if you're watching or not. But like YouTube, Mr. Beast is an exception. I think he only started like five years ago, and he's like the top of the YouTube totem pole. So it is still possible for you to start late and gain a big following. Case in point, Mr. Beast and Stephen Graham. Stephen Graham, a finance YouTuber. Joshy G from South Carolina. What's up, my dude? Thanks for hopping in, Joshy G. Go get that money, man. Oh, okay. Emma was saying the cheapest one to open is Subway. Oh, okay. Is it like 10,000 or something like that, Emma, to open up a Subway franchise? Thanks for hopping in, Joshy G, gig worker out of South Carolina. Yeah, speaking of YouTube, I think Stephen Graham is actually the first finance YouTuber. So he talks about, how to build wealth and stuff, like the real way, not like these fake gurus. So Stephen Graham is also I think the best YouTuber if you want to learn about how to build wealth. Yeah, I actually watch a lot of his videos in my free time. Yikes. From here to the next one is 3 miles. 3 miles and 6 minutes. Yeah, like there's actually a niche about exposing fake gurus on YouTube. Any of you guys heard Ty Lopez or Grant Cardone? I think those two guys are considered fake gurus, or Dan Lok. Like like these fake gurus, they trying to sell you a course. Some of them cost $10,000, on how to become a millionaire, But it, it seems to be a scam because none of them are working, I mean, none of the students taking the course are making $1 million. So on YouTube, I think there's a guy called Spencer Cornelia and CoffeeZilla. I think he's exposing all these fake gurus. Yeah, I love CoffeeZilla, man. So yeah, he exposed all these fake you know fake gurus and all these pump and dump what do you call these pump and dump crypto, yeah, crypto or NFT, whatever. Yeah, CoffeeZilla is yeah, he's exposing all these fake people online. I think Ty Lopez is probably the one of the first internet marketer. Yeah, he made a lot of money by selling courses, but his courses weren't as expensive as like Dan Lok. Dan Lok's course, some of them cost like $10,000. That's insane. Well, I think when people are broke and poor, they're just desperate. They'll buy anything for any price. Oh. And yeah, speaking of scam, there's also something called multi-level marketing. Like New Skin, Herbalife. Yeah, multi-level marketing is just a scam. You're not gonna make money. I think the rate of success for multi-level marketing is 1%. I think. Anyone here of what's that company? Lululemon. What's that? Legging multi-level marketing. Lululemon. Okay, okay. Thank you, Tom. I think we have the same interest, man. Yeah, a lot of these companies, like the way they present themselves is so attractive, but it turned out to be a multi-level marketing uh, company. Heck, Herbalife, like they got Cristiano Ronaldo like as the main sponsor or main endorser, and they sponsor the soccer team LA Galaxy or something. I don't know if they still do. Yeah, multi-level marketing is basically you only make money when you recruit people, and the people you recruit have to recruit more people. There's no way for you to make money, which is, I mean, some people do succeed, but it's like less than 1%. Yeah. When I was going to a community college, I got approached a lot by MLM companies. Like back in the day, it was like Primerica and not Herbalife. What's the big one? Amway, yeah, Amway and Primerica. Yeah. I got approached by those when I was in community college. They got going to like some meeting, and some guys like, oh man, last month I did like $200,000. We're going to Disneyland next week. But for some reason I didn't join, because I think uh, I think I wasn't desperate. I mean, I wasn't making big money when I was in community college, but I wasn't desperate. And then I think one of the latest scam is probably drop shipping, like where they teach you about drop shipping, start out with zero money, blah blah blah, and you make $1 million your first year or something. Drop shipping. But then there's the other types of scam, like the scam from India, like pretending to be from the IRS and stuff. Those are hilarious to watch too, like the ones that they're exposing the scammer or something. You ever watch those? I forgot what's that guy's channel. Like all he does is call up scammers and mess around with them. What up, Sniper? What up, Art for Life? Yeah, man, we're just on Amazon Flex route and we're just talking about random things. But this route is 3 hours for $75. Yeah, and yeah, this route might take me longer than 3 hours because we're gonna go out to the country and stuff. I'm only like 9 stops in. I still have like 14 more. Kit Kit Boga. Yep, that's right. Yeah, he call up scammers and play around with them. Give them like fake gift cards and stuff, and it's hilarious. Yeah. All right. 532, 532, 532, 532. Shit, man, they're blocking the road. 532. Oh, okay, this one. Yeah, these country routes you have to be careful, 'cause it's so dark and it's so hard to see. Yeah, this is what you're working with when you're doing country routes, fam. So this one for these DSP driver is actually pretty hard to go in these narrow curving driveways, especially when it's snowing. You might get stuck and stuff if you're driving those DSP vans, especially if they don't have a spot for you to turn around. So sometimes the flex driver gets these hard to deliver. Uh, Yikes! This house kind of scary. Yeah, I actually got stuck in driveways when I was with DSP twice. So sometimes they have like a garage for you to turn around, but sometimes like there's 6 cars there and there's no place for you to turn around. So these routes are better for flex drivers because they drive smaller cars. But some of these country routes are super tricky. Like the driveway is so narrow and long. And when it's snowing, it's like a shit show, man. It's some people get stuck in like during the winter storm last year. Like I think one day there was like 13 of our DSP drivers that got stuck or stranded or whatever. Oh hi, Amazon. Oh no, you didn't. Amazon. Is it okay for me to go straight and turn around? Oh, okay. Got it, got it. Let me snap a photo real quick. Got it. Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. Bye. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Navigation started. Make U-turn. Then in 400 feet, turn right onto North Main Street. SR 48.
All right. So today we got space, but sometime like around the holiday season, like there's like 10 cars in the driveway, and like this, like when it's snowing, it becomes mud, and you're gonna get stuck if there's mud. Yeah. Heck, it's muddy right now. Yeah. So when it rains or snow, it becomes muddy, and that's when it gets tricky for the delivery drivers. Yeah. So like when you go down, it's okay, but when you go up, that's when you get stuck. Unless you drive a Subaru, or a four-wheel drive. But none of the Amazon trucks are four-wheel. It's either front or rear wheel. Yeah. So these driveways are super tricky for DSP drivers. But, so when I was doing DSP, I got stuck driving the blue truck once, and well, twice. Once in the rain and once during the winter storm last year.
Potato Ridge Road.
All right.
Mile, turn right onto Duker Drive.
Well, like besides getting stuck, I think I was a pretty good driver. I never actually damaged the vehicle. Never had a scratch on any of the vehicle I drove, or never damaged the customer's property or anything. The thing with DSP is you don't have your own assigned truck. They keep giving you a different truck every day, and some of them are front wheel, and then some of them are rear wheel. So when I started out with DSP, I was driving the Dodge Ram, which is front wheel, and then one day they would switch up the. I think they gave me the Mercedes Sprinter, and that one is rear wheel. So like I got my front wheel in the mud when it was raining. That was in the summer, and then I couldn't get out. And then on the other time I got stuck. I think the whole customer driveway was like a patch of ice. Yeah, and well, I think it was partially my fault that I shouldn't even like attempt to deliver that one. I should have just marked it as unable to deliver or whatever. And just go on to the next one instead of trying to to attempt to deliver.
Turn right onto Focus Court. Then 150 feet arrive at the destination on your left.
So the customer's house the driveway was like I would say a quarter mile long, and it was like a patch of ice out in the country, and then I was able to go down, but I wasn't able to go back up, because it was a patch of ice.
150 feet, arrive at the destination on your left. Arrive at the destination on your left.
What up, Ty Dillinger? What's up, my dude? How was work today, Ty Dillinger? Ty Dillinger is also another gig economy worker out of New Jersey, I guess. New Jersey. 103. 103. Well, I think you already, yeah, so like to sort the route, you want to go with the yellow sticker. There's the two numbers at the bottom right corner. The the smallest number go out first, and the biggest numbers go out last. So it's pretty basic, I think. Yeah. And then you want to put all the envelopes in the front, and then all the boxes in the back seat and in the trunk for flex route. I think that's probably the most efficient way.
Turn left onto Union Ridge Drive.
Just getting to work now. What? For uh, for Amazon Flex, or what kind of gig you doing today, Ty? Yep, Emma's right. Yeah. Yeah, I think one of the fellow flex drivers told me like to get collapsible laundry basket for like the envelopes. That's probably the best way to hold them together. A collapsible laundry basket. Yeah. But I actually do all kinds of gigs, so I don't bring all the tools, and like for like heavy delivery, it's best to get a wagon with wheels. Those saves you. You can haul more stuff in one load. To get like a wagon or something for like Instacart people, or even Amazon Flex Whole Foods to get a wagon. But like for Flex packages, you want to get a collapsible laundry basket. It's like $5 or some, or $2 at Walmart. And put all the small envelopes and in the front seat. And now all the big, medium, and big boxes in the back seat and in the trunk. I think the best vehicle for flex package is probably a wagon. 'Cause with the trunk, when you have a big route, like some of them are going to be in the back seat, and then some of them are going to be in the trunk. So, well, I think that's the same. Never mind. A wagon also has a trunk. I think. Yeah. It's just But like if you organize your route, it makes your route go more efficiently, and you save a lot of time. But the way to organize them is by the numbers at the bottom right of the package. Yeah, like 1 parentheses 1, 2 parentheses 2. Okay. So the first number is 11, and then the one in parentheses. Well, it's 11 parentheses 12. So some stops have like 2 or 3 packages. So like 1 parentheses 1, and then 2 parentheses 2 3 or something like that. Like some stops have more than 1 package. So the 2 numbers gonna be different. So I think the first one is the number of stops, and then the second one, the one in parentheses, is the number of packages. Yeah. So sometimes your last delivery can be like 30 parentheses 45. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah. But around Dayton, usually people just order one thing at a time. They're not crazy about shopping around Dayton, Ohio. picked this thing up at 6. So we've got 1 hour left with 11 stops. So I got 12 stops in and 11 left, halfway in, and yeah. Yeah, the 23 look kind of spread out. The 23 looked like it's 5 miles from the 22. Well, we just go with the flow, and if it takes longer, I'm just gonna email. Shut up. I'm gonna email Amazon Flex support and see if I can get some extra pay. Last time I didn't email them because it was on Matt Search. It was 3.5 hours, but it took me 4 hours. I think the pay was 3.5 hours for like 157 or something. Man, where's my donut? Yeah, so with Flex, you don't want to take anything for regular pay, you know. Regular pay in most cities is 18 per hour, so it's usually like $54 per hour. I mean 54 hours for 3 hours. So you don't want to take anything for regular pay with Flex, you know. Just wait for it to go on search. It usually search around 4 to 5 p.m. That's when the routes start to search. Yeah, those laundry baskets, it's only like $1, you know. At Walmart, they're like $2. Yeah, so just put one in the front seat and put all the envelopes in the laundry basket, you know. Oh, okay. Your brokerage job, Ty? Yeah, man. Dayton have a lot of old country farmhouse, you know. Some of these farmhouses are like from 100 years ago, you know. Dayton, some part is like blue collar, and then some part is like farm, you know. Uh, yeah, I think I got a warning about being late for my blocks or something like that, Ty. I think the one I did the YouTube video on, the worst Amazon Flex route ever. Yeah, that one was a shit show, you know. I picked up the route at 6, and half of the deliveries were like delivered by 5 p.m. So by the time I picked that thing up, I was late for half of my deliveries already, you know. And that one was also a missed sort. Uh, I live well, I live in Dayton, and that route was for Cincinnati, you know. So there was some glitch or error with that route, and I think I tried to email Flex support about it to unmark me for those late deliveries, and I don't know if it happened or not. But I've been on time for my last 4 routes, so hopefully I'll be back in good standing with Amazon Flex. So for Flex, you actually have to be on time, especially for like 5 to 8 p.m. routes. You know, I think the latest you have to available time for you to do Flex is 9 p.m. to deliver it by 9 p.m. Anything after 9 p.m. is considered late. So, and with Flex, if you drop too many blocks, yeah, that's gonna look bad on you too. Um, yeah, if you're late for if you're 5 minutes late for the block, uh, then they will drop you. And if you do that too many times, they will deactivate you. You know, for Amazon Flex. Same with the Whole Foods, I think. Thanks for the link, Emma. Yeah, is that from IKEA? Yeah, speaking of deactivated, like once you deactivate it, depending on the company, you know, some will reactivate you, like you know, if you email them and explain the situation, or you can like reapply or something, like after 6 months, and you'll be reactivated or something, you know. So it's not the end of the world if you're deactivated, you know. Unless you do something like really stupid, then you'll be permanently deactivated, like the lady that you know did a number two at the apartment. Man, that thing's all over YouTube now, you know. I think most of you guys seen that one already, right? The lady that pooped at the apartment. There is no DoorDash order that's worth holding your poop for, you know. I don't care if they tip you $1,000. That one was pretty I don't know. All right, we arrived at the next one. Yeah, if you have a bad stomach, make sure you take care of it before you start working any type of job, you know. Yeah, that I mean it's not funny for her anymore because she's permanently banned from DoorDash. But you know, but I think YouTubers have a few day with that reaction videos, you know. Oh, yeah, 620. All right. So when you scan the wrong thing, it makes that sound, and when you scan the right package, it makes this sound, you know, like And then you scan the wrong package, it makes like something like that. Yeah. I'm not really good with sound effects, you know. But basically, yeah, scan the right package. Miles in 4 minutes. All right. Is it a hard route today? Long drive? Some of it is long. It's not too spread out. I think half of it is like suburban, or maybe 2/3 is suburban, and then 1/3 is country. Tote. Or I mean Thai. Uh, not for what you eating? Some donuts from Speedway. Donuts, yeah. I haven't eaten anything the whole day, you know. I woke up at 2 p.m. today. So last night, I slept and woke up for no reason, like at 2 a.m. And then I did some Roadie app for like 1 hour. And then I did some DoorDash like for another 2 hours. And I went back home like at 7 a.m. and slept from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yeah. So this is my breakfast, I guess. Is it hard to find the house numbers? The short answer is yes. If it's out in the country and if it's not lit, then it is hard to find house numbers. So that's why you get this head flashlight. So this one you can get on Amazon. It's like $22. Maybe you can get it cheaper at some discount store, but on Amazon it's $22. I highly recommend this if you are gonna deliver after 5 p.m. in the winter. Yeah, but some of these country routes are not lit, and you know, heck, some houses don't even have the numbers. They're like too broke or too lazy to put the numbers on their house. But the Amazon Flex app, it's pretty accurate in terms of geolocation. It won't let you mark the delivery unless you are like within 10 feet of the actual house. So I have to give credit to the Flex app for the geolocation part, but that turn-by-turn direction is the worst. Sometimes it will take you across a river or the mountains or through somebody's backyard. The Amazon Flex app. It happened to me when I was in Cincinnati doing DSP. I am not familiar with Cincinnati. I live in Dayton, and one time I finished one delivery, and then the app took me like it literally told me to drive through somebody's backyard. And I drove there, and of course it was gated, and then I had to turn around, and then this old man came out. He's like, yeah, he got so mad at me. He's like, what the hell are you doing in my backyard, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sorry, man, I'm just trying to deliver for Amazon. But he was so upset about it. And then I just drove away. And I hear in some cases, the Flex app would take you across a river or through the mountains. So in terms of turn-by-turn direction, the Flex app is the worst. But geolocation is the best. It won't let you mark a delivery unless you're at the house or like within 10 feet of the house. Compared to like DoorDash. Like DoorDash will let you drop off a delivery if you're not at the house. As long as you snap a photo and submit it. So with some new drivers, they actually drop it to the neighbor's house or whatever. But with Flex, yeah, it won't let you mark the delivery as deliver unless you're at the correct house. But the turn by turn the direction with the Flex app is the worst. So some drivers know their city already, and they don't actually go with the turn by turn direction. But with Flex, it covers like 100. The Flex route it takes you to like some city you never been to. Like some small town and stuff, and you basically have to rely on the turn by turn direction with by the GPS. Anyone here do the Roadie app? I think Roadie is a good filler app. Something to do when you're not busy with the other apps. And today I had a really good gig from Roadie, but it required a large vehicle. It was like a Best Buy gig from Roadie. I think $35 for 10 miles. My guess is this is like a big flat screen TV. I was driving my this car this morning, so I wasn't able to accept that route. It required a pickup truck or a minivan, and yeah, that route was $35 for 10 miles. I'm guessing it's a big flat screen TV, like those 70-inch TV. And then with Roadie, the prescription delivery is sometimes very lucrative. My best ever prescription delivery with Rody was $86 for 60 miles one way. I mean, in terms of total mileage, it's not good, but if you can get a gig going back to your house, then it's very lucrative. But if you look, what am I saying? With Rody, they let you take multiple deliveries if they're going in the same direction. So, all right. 13, 14, 13. You guys have any more questions to ask me before I wrap this thing up in about 15 minutes? For any new viewers that just joined the channel, I'm gonna wrap this thing up in about 10 minutes. Is there tips on Rody? Yes, Ty Dillinger. So the prescription drug gig that I was talking about was the pay was 36, but the tip was $50. But it was 60 miles, so the total pay was 86 for 60 miles. So if you look at it like a round trip, then it's not good. But if you look at it like like in terms of if you can find a gig going back with some other app, then it might be lucrative. And I think then Shane asked, does it matter if the block says 70 or 60 or 50 for a 4 hour? Does it matter if the block says? I'm not sure what you mean, Shane. Well, I think as a driver, you want the highest pay block, the highest possible pay, right? So my advice is don't take anything for regular pay. Regular pay is $54 for 3 hours. So it usually surges around 4 p.m. Or with peak season, it will surge around 1 p.m. now too. With peak season. But with Amazon Flex, you don't know where you're going until you pick up the route. All right, let me pull over and wrap this thing up, huh? I try to keep my stream around 2 hours now. Yeah, that is pretty good, Ty. The Rody app is a pretty good filler app, I guess. All right, guys, no more questions. Just want to say thanks to everybody for joining. I'm gonna try to hustle to get this thing before 9. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Shane. And thanks to everybody else. Thank you, Taryn, Matthew. What am I saying? All right, thanks everybody for joining this live stream. Be safe out there. Have a nice day, guys. We'll try to hustle for the rest of this route. Thank you, Emma. Have a nice day, guys. Peace.